I was walking home on a Sunday. 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 Not looking back, but I'm not looking forward to anything in my life, cause it never liked me. I can't sleep cause I don't know what's inside me. The devil's demons haunt and do divide me. And I think I'm over it, so I won't stop walking. If I told you the story, bet you wouldn't believe. Not sure I should feel a sigh of relief. Yeah, damn, but he didn't get me. But for some odd reason, I don't feel free. So now what? This pain is too much. The screams of the people make music in my head until listen's too tough. So I must wipe my mind of everything I saw in that church. Suppress all these feelings even though that they hurt. I don't understand how you could let this happen. God, I wanna know why you would even let that man on earth. I believe that this life is by you and whatever you choose is the best. I believe in the choices you make even though they may hurt and affect. I'm just human, I don't understand you. I know you are very complex. What should I go do next? My thoughts cannot connect. My PTSD shakes me and leaves me depressed. In the back of my mind there's a place that I know full of sorrow. When I think of those times my anxiety feels what is hollow. I don't know when it'll go away, but I hope it'll go away. I just pray I feel better when I sleep and wake up tomorrow. Left foot, right foot, keep walking. Left foot, right.
Yo, you already know what it is. Your boy Flash Finger Flame, and this is Boyz TV and Industry Ready Radio. Yes, sir. Today we got the man Xander Bangz backstage. We got a big show today. Let's invite the man Xander Bangz to the stage. You already know what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you for having me, fam.
Yes, sir. No doubt. Hey, you already know what it is. Hey, Xander, man, why don't you let the world know a little bit about who is Xander Bangz?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Xander Bangz, rap artist out of Dallas, Texas. Currently promoting my debut album, Watch This. Got some new projects coming. Got a couple shows going and everything. So a lot of things we putting out there right now. A lot of work.
For sure. Before we get into your first track, brother, why don't you tell us a little bit about how is the rap game out there in Dallas, Texas, compared to, like, I would say Florida or Atlanta, where I'm at here in ATL?
Shit. I mean, I'd say, man, one of the main things is really, I wouldn't say, man, not so much now as it was in the past, but like a lot of, not as much unity between, amongst the city and a lot of division. But recently, actually, I'm proud to say that we've kind of been going in a little bit different direction. You know what I'm saying? Trying to work together and everything like that, because that's a thing that Atlanta, some of the areas in Florida, really New York, California, a lot of them do good because they all stick together, they work together. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being divided.
Okay, so do you feel like that has to do a little bit with a lot of the artists are either conceited or pride is getting to their head,
Yeah.
or do you just feel like they just don't feel like teamwork makes the dream work?
It's a little bit of both. It's also a little bit. I mean, I know that it can be rough everywhere, but a lot of it is the way you're brought up. But yeah, that's basically what. In the end, it does come down to like a personal decision. Like really, what I saw unfold down here is just everybody, wants to be the biggest gangster. You know what I'm saying? So it's a pride and ego type of thing. And I'm not speaking. I love my city, and like that's the thing is we got so much talent out here. We should be working together. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of there's a lot of opportunities out there, and that's what we're trying to put together right now. We got some things coming right now. We've been unifying more, doing a lot of more, hustling together.
Okay. So what do you think you could do as an artist and other people who, as an artist out there in Dallas, Texas? How do you feel? What can they do to help bring unity out there with artists and producers out there in Dallas, Texas? Bring everybody together and hopefully, try to change the way things are going with artists not wanting to work with each other out there.
Yeah.
Do you think that's possible?
I mean, yeah, it is. It is in a lot of circumstances. It kind of just depends on, it's more of a mindset or an energy type of thing. It's sort of like what you speak, shall come to pass type of thing. So it's really like, it's just an energy. I treat everybody. I try to be professional, treat everybody with respect. And tell, at the same time, if somebody swerves in my lane a little too hard, you have to. You can only go so far, but at the same time, do your best, to avoid that. I try to keep a professional mindset. Don't take shit personal. Unless it's, it ain't really that serious. You know what I'm saying? Unless it like I said, it crosses that line, but that's very rare. If we try it could work. You know what I'm saying? And especially if we realize, the talents and what we each have to offer, because a lot of times it's because like people get like, damn bro, like sometimes they're mad because the other dude raps better instead of just recognizing that and working with them. That's what I see. I like being challenged, and I want to work with people that are as talented or more than I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right. For sure, brother. Okay, up first we got a song here called Pressure the Planet by the man Xander Bangz. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this track right here, brother, and the inspiration and the motivation behind it, and what message are you trying to send to the people with this track, Pressure the Planet?
Yeah, so this is my track. I dropped this about probably 8 months ago. This was off of the Planet Mars EP. This is before my actual debut album. That was pretty much my first professional project. The Planet Mars EP. It was just kind of a trippy, like a different vibe, kind of a party track, trying to set the tone a little bit, relax the vibes and everything like that. Just having fun making music, you know what I'm saying?
You already know it is. Hey y'all, this is Xander Bangz, Pressure the Planet, and you heard it right here on Industry Ready Radio. Let's get it.
I don't like it, I love it.
Going hard, feeling like I'm Charles in charge. Body full of scars, I don't take it to heart. If you ever really did, then you was play from the start. Got some aces up my sleeve, so now I'm playing my cards. Going crazy on a beat, yeah, I'ma take it to Mars. Mary Jane all up in me, so now my brain in the stars. Hit me with some instrumentals, I'ma break them apart. I couldn't really see, but still I found a way in the dark. I never planned this shit, and that's the craziest part. Now I only wanna win so I can blaze a cigar. I like to make the type of shit that you can play in your car and still bump it in the club, that's why I'm making it far. This shit really isn't for all the faintest of heart. I got that gas, it's like a Cupid blunt laced with a fart. Pressure pack coming back, I'm going straight for my target. Pressure pack coming back, I'm going straight for my target. Aiming for the top, cause I got nothing to lose. Heard they was talking, so I got something to prove. So I stomp on these beats, they going right under my shoes. And if I said it on a verse, then that shit was really true. Aiming for the top, cause I got nothing to lose. Heard they was talking, so I got something to prove. So I stomp on these beats, they going right under my shoes. And if I said it on a verse, then that shit was really true. 2 or 3 bitches calling, bitch, I got too many options. Hate the way it came across, but fuck it, that's the way I talk. Lighting up and taking off, the shit affect the way I walk. I was playing around at first, but fuck it, now I came to ball. Fuck making a safer call, I'm going till I take the fall. Got the bass pounding, feel the fucking ground shaking, dog. Haters talk, I shake it off. I'm flying in the space with sausage, partying with crazy boppers. Tell them hoes to take it off. We had fun last night, but I'll decline the calls later on. It just be like that when they can see the type of wave you're on. Then they look me in the eyes and she like, goddamn babe, you're gone. And I ain't never been too high, but fuck it though, I'll play along. Aiming for the top, cause I got nothing to lose. Heard they was talking, so I got something to prove. So I stomp on these beats, they going right under my shoes. And if I said it on a verse, then that shit was really true. Aiming for the top, cause I got nothing to lose.
was Pressure the Planet by the man Xander Bangz. You already know what it is. You heard it right here on Industry Ready Radio. Hey, bro, that track was definitely official. I love your
Yes, sir.
delivery. I love the message you're trying to send to the people. That beat was definitely
Yeah.
fire. I saw the producer's name. It's produced by Conley Studios. Hey, big shout out
Yes,
to the
sir.
producer over at Conley
Yeah, for
Studios,
sure, for
man.
sure. Yep. Yeah, we actually ended up off of that track. That's how we ended up doing the next album. That was actually the first time we had ever worked together.
Oh, for sure, no doubt. Hey, y'all post a comment below. Let us know how you feel about these tracks by the man Xander Bangz. If y'all want to come into the live stream and ask Xander some up close and personal questions, feel free
Yes,
to ask
sir.
me for the link and I'll shoot it over to you. You already know what it is. Up next, we got some more questions for you, Xander.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
who are some of the producers that you've worked with in the past, and who are you currently working with in 2026?
Okay, yeah. So yeah, shout out working with Conley Studios, obviously. Yeah, we did a little 8-track album that we dropped back in April. Currently I've been working with my homeboy Washed. He's out of San Antonio. Uh I got another homeboy Brad. He just goes by he's got a logo and everything. He just goes by Brad. Who he's made some beats for me and everything. He actually has got some work on my new project coming up in October. But he's originally like a EDM, like a electronic music type DJ. So we ended up I had a couple tracks that I thought might be cool to get remixed. So we ended up doing that. So he's remixed a couple, like he made like EDM versions, some of my tracks, like bonus tracks off the album. So we're actually gonna do some more of that too. I'm gonna put a project out for that, but that won't be coming until probably January.
Okay, that's what's up. That's up. So, who are some of the artists, Xander, that you've looked up to since you started, your career in the music industry, and who are some of the artists that you would like to possibly collab with here in the future? And what I mean by artists, I mean celebrity artists.
Right. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Recently I've been working with my homeboy, CJ Dippa. He was off America's Got Talent. We actually been putting together some shows. We just actually did a show with, Tum Tum. We opened up for Tum Tum. Um, we got one coming, in September with Mr. Pookie. So yeah, I've been doing shows with these guys, but they're, definitely artists I want to, every time I have an event or something like that, I use it as, I try to use it as an opportunity to network and, you know, get the, certain information, if you know what I'm saying, contacts and shit like that, just learning to meet people, build relationships. And, also I got, one contact I made was with Dizzy Wright. So I'm hoping we've been working on, we discussed working on a couple tracks as well. So, as of right now, that's where I'm at right now.
Bad. That's what's up. So when it comes to the AI situation, Xander, do you feel like AI is going to affect us as artists and producers, even graphic designers, coming in the year of 2027, especially when they
Hmm.
update it? When they update it and it becomes a lot stronger, more powerful. Do you feel like it's going to affect
That's
us
true.
and our financial, you know,
Uh,
our income, the income that's coming in? Do you think that's going to affect us at all?
I think it may have it. So, I mean, it's definitely having an impact, and it will continue to. I don't know if it'll be a you know, completely devastating blow. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it'll be still impossible to survive because people still, I mean, generally, the best art comes from real people because that's what you can't train a robot to be an art. I mean, you can train it to mimic certain things and you can train it to write. But to me, honestly, if I hear AI shit anyways, I automatically know. Like I can recognize it right away. So I know they're gonna update it and everything. But even so, the point still stands. They're still not human. They can pretend to be. You know what I'm saying? But that's as far as their knowledge. That's it can only go so far. And I
Do you
think
feel
genuine art will stand the test of time for sure.
All right. Do you feel like platforms like Spotify, SoundCloud,
Mm,
iTunes, even performing right organizations like BMI, ASCAP, do you think that they should
uh-huh.
put some type of I don't know, limit, or even ban AI music from being able
Um,
to release it on any platform and things like that?
to a certain extent, I think it should definitely be more regulated. I think I read something, I don't know how true it is, about Spotify is now like, I don't know, they were cracking down on AI somehow. Like you have to label it and shit or something like that. And I think I don't know if they were losing funds or not. I didn't see that part, but I definitely believe it should be more regulated than it is. Because it is a thing that's gotten way out of control really, really fast, and that part is kind of scary, especially with more than just music and shit, but like the technology, like all the, they do all sorts of crazy shit, like weapons and things like that. You have no idea what what it can fucking unleash.
Right, right, right. Hey, up next we got Xander Bang's Rainy Days. Xander, why don't you give us a little bit of
Okay.
information about this track, Rainy Days, the inspiration behind it, and the message you're trying to send to the people with the track Rainy Day?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This was actually like the outro, the last track on the album. It's just kind of a tone setting, a vibe setting type of track. It's a smoker's track, you know what I'm saying? It's just that's why it's called, rainy day, roll up a sack and smoke a blunt on a rainy day type of thing. And I just try to have fun and be genuine, you know what I'm saying? It felt like a good one to end off with.
For sure. All right. This is Rainy Day by the man Xander Bangz. You heard it right here on Go Boys TV, Industry Ready Radio. Let's get it.
Pain, pain away. I wanna take the pain away. I wanna take the pain away. I got a little pack, I saved it for a rainy day. I just wanna relax, I wanna take the pain away. So I roll another blunt, let's get I'm trying to take this shit off my got a little pack, I saved it for a rainy day. I just wanna relax, I wanna take the pain away. So I roll another blunt, let's get I'm trying to take this shit out of my own that I'm rolling for. Folding out my poses for even put a ring up on it. Man, she was so adorable, come to find out. Nah, really, she was so horrible. Top behind my back, behind closed doors. That's what I get for putting my faith in a whore. Now all I can do is put faith in the Lord, cause everything else put my face on the floor. Everything else put my face on the floor. I got a little pack, I saved it for a rainy day. I just wanna relax, I wanna take the pain away. So I roll another blunt, let's get I'm trying to take this shit off my got a little pack, I saved it for a rainy day. I just wanna relax, I wanna take the pain away. So I blunt, let's get I'm trying to take this shit off my
Hey, that was Rainy Day by the man Xander Bangs. Definitely, definitely fire, bro. Kind of
Yes,
reminds me of like an old school
Uh,
um song by like Cypress Hill. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Even
yeah,
even even that old school Busy Bones song, man, where he talks about smoking
yeah,
and shit.
hell yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
It
know what you're
reminds me a
talking
lot
about.
of
Yeah.
that kind of
Those
style, man.
That's definitely a lot of my influences, especially growing up. I used to listen to them all the time. Back when I was younger, for sure.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, I listened to a
Yeah,
lot of Bone. I listened to a lot of Bone growing up too, bro. Like I was born in '81, so a lot of my favorite rappers are like Biggie Smalls, Tupac Shakur,
yeah,
Bone
yeah,
Thugs and Harmony.
for sure.
You know what I'm
Nas,
saying? Nas, Jay
yeah,
Z, LL
hell
Cool
yeah.
J, Master P.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I listened to growing
Busta,
up.
yeah, Big Pun, yeah.
So as an artist, man, how do you go about looking for producers? Like when you're looking for producers, how do
Uh,
you how do you choose like the producer
hmm.
you want to work with? What are like some of the main genres of beats you usually like to use in your tracks? And are you when you are looking for producers, are you looking to just stay with independent producers that you're working with now in Dallas, or are you currently also looking to work with already established producers like, say Anno Domini,
Yeah.
me, myself, it's Superstaro, Johnny Giuliano, shit like that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't, I have no shortage of great producers that I already know. That I didn't, at one point I didn't. But I built a pretty strong network, and that's something that's why, like I said earlier, I try to use every opportunity to network, and work with different people. So yeah, that being said, I mean, I like to work with whoever is the best, and I won't say the best, like, there's a lot of different talented people, both big and small. So, a lot of it is, a lot of people that I know already. A lot of the producers I already named are from, one guy's from San Diego, the other one's from San Antonio, and of course I got a lot of people that I work with here in Dallas. And yeah, I also, actually, the funny thing about Conley Studios is, he's actually a connection I got from a guy in Oklahoma. He just called. I don't know how he found him actually, but he just gave me a call one day, and that's how I ended up making that first track, Pressure.
Okay, for sure. All right, up next, we got another track by the man Xander Bangz. This track right here is called Track Triple D, baby. Why don't you tell the world a little bit about this track right here, brother, and the inspiration and the motivation behind it, and of course the message you're trying to send to the people, brother.
Yeah. This track was actually, that was the file name. The track, it's actually the chopped and screwed version of my song New Dallas off of my album. It was a track, obviously it's a bonus track. I actually just released it maybe a little bit about over a week ago. Yeah, it's a bonus track. It's just an old school, kind of a Dallas vibe, a Texas vibe. I just kind of wanted to make a track kind of for the city, for the state. Yeah, because that's one thing I like to do is represent where I'm from and, represent my hometown.
You already know what it is. Here we go. Another smash hit by the man Xander Bangz. This is Industry Ready Radio. Producers, artists, and DJs, don't forget to submit those tracks to industryreadyradio@gmail.com along with your EPK, 3 pictures, MP3s, and music video links. You already know what it is. This is track Triple D, baby, by the man Xander Bangz. Let's get it.
DJ Trivial, chopping it up on you boys.
Smoking full of stress. I got motion, that's a blessing. I'm going, get the rest. Yeah, you know it's in my destiny. Know this is a flex. I got homies, I'll be repping with they blowing up the set. D, Dallas, Texas, bitch, I'm blowing up the set. I got people watching me and now they notice that I'm next. Dripping on this shit and I don't even break a sweat. Down to place my best hit. Round down by the sets. Don't fuck around, I'm trying to get it. For them nights that I face death. For my town, for the people that stayed down when I was reckless. Now I'm trying to win a medal. Shit, I know I can do. This shit is really simple. Now it's time to make a ripple. Yeah, it's time to make a ripple. Triple D, baby. So I guess that's why they hate me. They really wanna be me, but they really can't face me. I was at the bus station. I've been down since the basement. Locked down in placement. Now I rock out with the nation. Triple D, baby. So I guess that's why they hate me. They really wanna be me, but they really can't face me. At the bus station. I've been down since the basement. Down in placement. Now I rock out with the nation. They had a bag on me. I almost was a casualty. I just walked out casualty. All this shit is sad to me. Cause really the fact just happens to try to put y'all on my back. Oh, I never thought this shit would happen to me. I'm taking these laps and they facing the fact that I'm gaining so fast that they can't even see me. A little bit something like Harry Houdini. Y'all should be a little bit scared when you see me. I don't even care, you ain't comparing to me. Play this track and they swear it was he. Say that you fraud, yeah, I dare you to leak. So I guess that's why they hate. They really wanna be me, but they really can't face me. At the bus station, I've been down since the basement. Down in placement. Now I rock out with the next. Triple D, So I guess it's hate. They really wanna be me, but they really face me. I was at the bus station, I've been down since the basement. Down.
Yo, I can't hear you.
My bad, bro. Shout out to the
There you
engineer,
go.
bro. Shout out to the engineer, man. That track was
Oh
definitely
yeah,
official. The mix was
yeah,
good. The
yeah.
beat was good. So who is currently your engineer, bro?
Man, honestly, right now I've been working with a few different people. I'd say the closest one I've been working with is my homie Brad that I mentioned earlier. He's actually we actually have we didn't really plan it as a project, but we just started doing track. We probably got like 7 or 8 tracks already, and we got some more. I'm waiting for him to finish right now. We was just talking about it. So because right now I already got an EP put together that I'm dropping in October. Uh but on top of that, we had, like I said, me and him was just been work. We were just messing around because I asked him. It all started when I asked him to make an EDM remix of one of my tracks, like a dubstep song, basically. And after that, he was like, "Well, shit, send me another one," and it just kept going after that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
This is the
Up,
track right
up,
here. That's
up,
it right there.
up next, yes, sir. Up next, we got the track called Millie. I think it's called, correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Yep.
that's Millie the remix, the off of my debut album.
Yes, sir. We got Millie the remix here by Xander Bangz. This is the music video. Y'all let us know what you think about in the comments. Let us know what you think about this track. Feel free to ask me for the stream link, guys. If you want to come in and ask some questions, go right ahead. Just let me know, and I got you. Right now, we got the man Xander Bangz. Let's get it.
I stay tripped out, big clouds, homie smoking big loud. You might wanna sit down, got me feeling lit now. Yeah, that track was dope, but wait till you hear the mix down. Shorty on my dick, and she wanna take a pic now. Call me Michael Vick because I hit that bitch so vicious, never lacking, never slipping. Yeah, I pass after I get it, then I'm back after I dip. I'm in the lab, we making hits. That bitch just slaps you in the dick. That bitch just slaps you in the dick. That bitch just smacks you in your shit. That bitch just smacks you in your shit. I'm running out of time, so I'm really on my grind. They always saying really, but I'm really gonna fly. Let me tell you something that's been really on my mind. I keep killing all these beats until a million on my mind. I'm running out of time, so I'm really on my grind. They always saying really, but I'm really gonna fly. Let me tell you something that's been really on my mind. I keep killing all these beats until a million on my mind. The stage is my altar, so I'm taking up this color. Put my faith in all this time, and you can play this and rewind. The stage is my altar, so I'm taking up this color. Put my faith in all this time, and you can play this and rewind. The stage is my altar, so I'm taking up this color. Put my faith in all this time, and you can play this and rewind. I'm running out of time, so I'm really on my grind. They always saying really, but I'm really gonna fly. Let me tell you something that's been really on my mind. I keep killing all these beats until a million on my mind. I'm running out of time, so I'm really on my grind. They always saying really, but I'm really gonna fly. Let me tell you something that's been really on my mind. I keep killing all these beats until a million on my mind.
I think you're muted.
Hey, you already know what it is, man.
Yeah.
That track was definitely fire, bro. Definitely fire. Um, so what was the inspiration behind that track, bro? Who did the graphics on that That the animated
Yeah.
graphics on that video as well. That shit was fire.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, Brad did that. I think what he did was he designed the images like of like the little animated versions of ourselves. And
Okay.
I think he used AI to make them, you know, like make them move around and shit. I'm not really sure. I know he designed because this is something I had him do a while back. I was like, could you make like an image of me in a Cowboys jersey with like a hat on or some shit like that?
Mm,
Um, so we just use those graphics. Yeah,
that's what's up. It's pretty dope, bro. All right, so let's get into some more questions, bro. So what I
yeah.
want to know was, what moment made you realize rap was your lane and not just a hobby, bro?
I mean, I always knew that really, like just based off of, you know, when I was younger, I was always I started I won't say at a young age, but like I started writing when I was like 8 or 9. I didn't really start writing a lot or getting good at it. Like none of my shit. Like when I first started, I remember finding one of my old notebooks, and I went back and man, none of this shit really even made any sense. But I was trying, you know. um, so when I was like 14, you know, 15, I started getting actually pretty good at it. And as I just started getting better from there, and I always knew just like I won't lie, like a lot of it is like I got like a really big head. When I was like 15 or 16, I had all the, you know, I was like, damn, I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be, you know, I thought like it was just gonna fall in my lap type of shit. But no, it's really taken a lot of work. And you know, life goes, you know, uh, it's always ups and downs in life. But I've always one thing I always stuck with was my music. And really recently is whenever I started getting serious, like making connections and things like that. I'd say about 2023, so about 3 years.
Bet. What's one thing fans always get wrong about Xander Bangs?
Hmm. I think a lot of times people think I just have one sound because they'll hear one track, and a lot of times, you know, I guess that's the only thing I can think of. People will say they'll assume because really one thing about it too is the reason I work with so many different producers and other things as well is like, you know, I don't have just one sound. I have different, like every project sounds distinctly different from the, you know, the one before. You can tell it's still me. You know, I think I still have um like a certain way that I write, I guess, a certain way, like a certain cadence and shit. You can tell it's me, but you can tell the producers aren't. You know, you can tell. I mean, just because it's just whatever vibe I'm in. So you know, this shit that I got coming up in a couple months is totally different vibe than what I just released. You know what I'm saying? But it all just kind of flows with you know the seasons of life and things like that.
For sure, for sure. So one thing that I've been saying to a lot of artists and producers out there, man, is if you're trying to climb to the top of the diamond, there's one thing that you guys gotta understand. There's only one real way to get to the top of the diamond, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to be willing to sacrifice it all, and I mean sacrifice it all.
Hmm.
So, what is the biggest sacrifice you've made so far for your career, Xander?
Um, Probably my time and my energy. Because which is not like it's not a bad you know it's something I choose to do and it's worth you know it's worth the transaction. But I do put all of my time and effort you know that a lot of people don't you know a lot of people don't realize most artists really do. um if you really want to have you know go anywhere at all like even try you gotta probably spend about 80 to 90% of your time either making music, working on music, promoting music, talking to people, setting things up like you know working on shows, trying to promote you know all types of different shit you know all day. You got to be active all day and you can't really take it you know. Yeah, I mean you really it's really hurts to take one day off, to be honest.
Right. That's why everybody says no days off.
Hmm.
For
Yeah.
sure, for sure. So, what would you say? What would you say? What part of your personality do you think shows up the most in your music when you're either writing or you're performing on the mic?
Probably my confidence. One thing about me is I won't say I'm an introvert, but I am like just based off of life experiences and just trust issues, I guess. I try to, you know, it's nothing against them, you know, it's not like I'm walking around paranoid, but at the same time, you know, I fuck with who I fuck with. But you know, so a lot of people take me as for like, oh, like he's just, you know, quiet or like some people think I'm shy. I'm really not shy, but it's like you know, when I get on the microphone or especially when I get on the stage, people see, like, that's what I mean. That's what somebody said. Last month I finished the show and I came off the stage and my homeboy was like, damn, bro, it's like you're a different person. Or say it's like, damn, bro, I didn't know you could rap like that for real or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I really, because that's, I guess, when I am the most myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. So, what steps do you take, man, after a song is done and complete to help you decide on whether or not the song is finished or not?
Mm. I always give it a good sound test. Over and over. There's actually a track I just had to. I didn't redo the whole track, but you know, it was something as simple as one word that I said that I could have done better, and my producer pointed it out. One of my producers, actually, that's another dude I'm working with. His name is Ghost Boy. But yeah, he was. This was maybe a few days, 3 or 4 days ago. He pointed it out, and so I redid it, and actually did sound a lot better. I was pretty satisfied with that. But you know, it could be something as simple as that, or just if I'm rapping it, like sometimes I'll record it one way, and then when I'm listening to it back again, I'll be vibing out to it, and the way I'll rap it when I'm like in my vibe might sound better, and I'll be like, oh shit, that sound, you know, if I use this tone, you know, and I'll just go back and redo it real quick, you know, stuff like that. It's always different, but I always try to make sure it sounds professional quality. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to have any real severe flaws.
Yeah, so far all the tracks I played tonight are definitely industry ready,
Much
Xander. So
love.
up next we
Much
got
love.
another track called. Speaking of Ghost Boy, we got the next song up by you
Okay.
is called Ghost Boy Did It. Why don't you tell us a little bit
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
this track, the inspiration behind it, bro?
Yeah, this track is actually called Gas. It's yeah, this is the first track I did with my homeboy Ghost Boy. He's a producer out of Springfield, Missouri. He's somebody I met. I actually last year I did a show out there in Missouri. Made different connections with through mutual friends. I linked up with him. Uh and so yeah, he's been working on a couple projects. I think we might have one or two more we're still working on right now.
For sure. Hey, this is called Gas, produced by the man Ghost Boy Did It, and the
Yes,
artist
sir.
name is Xander Bangz. You heard it right here on Go Boys TV, Industry Ready Radio. Let's go.
Damn, Ghost Boy did it, and I wish I could've seen it.
I done had enough of this shit. They acting tough cause I have what they want. I'm passing the blunt, then I'm coming for them. Ain't nobody really fucking with me. I'm a spaz off the cuff, no I smash one I'm grabbing my nuts, then I up it to 10. Remember when I almost ended up in a ditch? Now I'm up, run it up with the click. I'ma make them do a backflip. Crazy when I rap this, but I'm really like that. I'm just trapping, loading the mags if they coming for that. Then I'm gonna put a motherfucker up in a trash bin. They spit tracks, could you lay it on your back? You better watch your ass when you talking that shit. Drop that address, you won't last. If you want beef, then you can have it. Really, I be laughing cause I'm playing with these rookies. I'ma roll them up like gas and then I smoke them like some cookies. Yeah, you know I'm on your ass behind your back, that's why you looking. Everything I do first class, that's why these motherfuckers book me. Really, I be laughing cause I'm playing with these pussies. I'ma roll them up like gas and then I smoke them like some cookies. Yeah, you know I'm on your ass behind your back, that's why you looking. Everything I do first class, that's why these motherfuckers book me. I'm undefeated and I'm in the lead, bitch. This is my season, I don't need a reason. Coming to beat them, I want them to bleed. And I am not retreating, hell nah, I ain't leaving. Fucking with who? They ain't fucking with me. I'm coming to beat them until I ain't breathing. The way that I see it, they cannot believe it. This little white boy gotta be the cleanest. This little white boy gotta be the meanest. This little white boy gotta be a genius. He's a different species, a different genius. That's why your bitch sitting on my penis. Yeah, that's the right lyrics, you read it. Best believe that's what I'm speaking. Suck my dick till it's squeaky clean. Then she turn around and she tell me to eat it. Really, I be laughing cause I'm playing with these rookies. I'ma roll them up like gas and then I smoke them like some cookies. Yeah, you know I'm on your ass behind your back, that's why you looking. Everything I do first class, that's why these motherfuckers looking. Really, I be laughing cause I'm playing with these pussies. I'ma roll them up like gas and then I smoke them like some cookies. Yeah, you know I'm on your ass behind your back, that's why you looking. Everything I do first class, that's why these motherfuckers book me.
Yo, that was gosh, bro, that beat
Hey,
was crazy, man.
yeah, hell yeah! Shout out to Ghost Boy did it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Ghost Boy did it. Yo, that shit was hard, bro. Mad respect to Ghost Boy did it on that beat, man. For real, for real.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right,
That
so
was a fun track to record for sure.
so I got some more questions for you, bro.
Yes, sir.
What's the biggest business move you've ever made that changed everything in your career, bro?
I won't say there's ever gonna be one specific move. It's really an everyday thing. It's like you got to keep up with it. Like I said earlier, if you take one day off, then you fall behind a little bit. So, and it's also just having the state of mind or the awareness to remember that, like, when you work with people, like, to build relationships, build contacts. Don't just do, a lot of people go to the show, perform, and then dip. And that's the thing a lot of people I've talked about recently. And just like, whenever I work with somebody, I want to get the most out of that opportunity.
Okay.
Because why shouldn't we both benefit each other as much as possible? And that's sort of like when I was ties in with what I said earlier as well, as like working together and sticking together. If somebody, especially to me, if it's somebody from your city or your state, from your home, I like to, lift the city up and, show what we can really do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just in all aspects, with any artist at the same time.
Right, right. I mean, I really think, I really think the thing that's affecting people not wanting to work together really is comes down to like the feature issue. Okay, so
Uh,
how do you decide who gets a feature and who doesn't get a feature? What's currently
yeah,
the price that you're charging for
yeah,
your features? And answer that question first.
yeah. So right now, I'm doing a deal. It's gonna probably go up soon, but right now I've been doing a deal over the summers, for $40. I just been doing them for 40. Um, I've had 3 or 4 so far that I'm working on, and I've had finished maybe 6, I think. Um, but yeah, that was and I pretty much set that price right when I dropped the album. Just because I knew the stuff that I had before, the projects I had before did okay, but I knew that this one would probably catch on a little more. And I put a lot of time and effort and investments as well. So uh yeah, and I guess also, like, another part of it is you can't just have some money and want to make a track. And, like, I mean, it's no disrespect to anybody, but you have to have put in the time and the work to actually, like, you have to be like at a certain level still. I won't just, work with anybody. But usually I try to, see the potential in everybody, and try to give it the best chance I can. But there are some people that I'm just like, I really can't, I hate to say it like that, but there's been a couple times where I really can't work with this person. And, I had to respectfully decline.
Yeah, I mean, I really think it does comes down to like we were talking about earlier, the conceitedness and pride, the pride that people have in themselves,
Yeah.
because of the fact that this is the way I look at it, bro. Right? Is I It makes me laugh because I'll go online and I'll look at these artists, bro, that are saying, I'm doing a feature for 300 or I'm doing a feature
Right.
for
Uh-huh.
250 or whatever the price is, right? I think it's funny
Yep.
because yeah, it's like how are you gonna go out there and ask and those kind of prices for a feature because like it's like who was the last
Based on,
celebrity?
it's got to be
Who
based
was
off
the
of
last?
something.
Yeah, like this is what I asked. Like, who was the last celebrity artist you did a feature with?
Exactly.
Like for real,
When
like
was the last,
how
like, and,
how are
and
you gonna ask for that?
what if you're doing, at least if you're doing any kind of numbers on your own at all, like if you have any sort of recognition or, public awareness or anything like that, um you gotta have, yeah, it can't just be for nothing, you know what I'm saying? um and a lot of them I will notice, it's sort of a clout chasing thing where they won't even really, like, honestly, bro, I'll be like, bro, I'm a better rapper than this person. I've had a few people say some number like that, and I'd be like, bro, honestly, in my head, I don't say it, I try to be respectful, but in my head I'm thinking, like, bro, I'm a better rapper than you are.
Right, right, right,
you know
right. Yeah,
Um,
like you're saying, I don't really feel like it goes off of who's better than who or who's better than the other rappers because you know what I'm saying. You have to have some type of credibility, man, or
right? Yeah, like a certain,
some type of
yeah,
stripes. You know what I'm
a
saying? Like if I
platform of some kind.
right, like when I go on your website, right, and I see you're asking for
Hmm.
features,
Exactly.
the first thing I'm gonna look at is the consistency. What is your consistency? How
Hmm.
many music videos have you dropped in the past 3 months? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How many fans you got on Instagram,
Exactly.
Facebook? How many
Exactly.
views? How many
Hmm.
followers? You
You
know what I'm
gotta have
saying? Right.
one or the other. You gotta have something. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Um. Yep. Yep. My actually that come to think of it, well, it's not really. Man, I hit. I guess the album, not just one track, but the album total, it would hit like 75K so far, I think. But that's not even close to what I'm really trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
I'm
right.
still charging. I'm only charging $40. There's some people that got like 10% of my views and asking me for 100, 150, 250.
Yeah. Yeah. No way, no way. Another thing that kind of upsets me as well about artists these days when it comes to features, right? Is I'll go and I'll ask an artist, yo, let's do a track together, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm interested in doing a track with you. Let's put it out on all platforms. Let's go ahead and sign like a 50-50
Right.
split and stuff
Exactly.
like that. And then the artist will come out and say, oh, well, how much you working with? You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
How
yeah, yeah,
much,
yeah.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I charge this much, blah, 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 for a feature and
For a
then
50-50 split.
I'll automatically for a 50-50 split right now. Automatically right there, bro. I'll laugh at him and I'll just won't even talk to him after that
Right. Right.
because of the fact
Especially
that
if that's even if you want to get to that point or discuss something anywhere in that range, you still like should, start a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
right.
That's why I'm big about building relationships, and it's because it's like it is a business, but you're still working with real people, especially as an artist. That's sort of, you know, uh, to me, part of being an artist.
Yeah, like the way you gotta look at it, like this, artists and producers. When it comes down to features, man, you gotta you gotta look at the other artists or producers' credentials before you ask them for a feature. Okay, it's because I'll ask an artist for a feature. Let's do a track, like I said, 50-50 split. But they never once went on my website or went to read my story or went to see anything about who I am as a producer and what I've accomplished in the past 25 years as being a producer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, you can't ask a producer that's produced for Nino Brown, Baby Easy E. You know what I'm saying? I got a shitload of credentials,
Yeah.
a lot of placements.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I even got independent music awards. I've got over 5 magazine placements and features. You
Right.
know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like you can't. I'm not somebody that's gonna pay you for a feature. Okay,
Right.
this is
Right.
why I'm
Exactly.
asking.
That's
This is
what
why I'm telling you
it's
it's
kind of
gonna be a
offensive type
50-50
shit.
split. It's gonna be a
Right.
50-50
Exactly. That's
split,
why
right?
else would you present it that way?
Exactly. It makes sense. Makes sense, bro. Okay, so
Yeah.
I got another question for you, bro.
All right.
Um, how many diss tracks have you had? Have you ever held back on any diss tracks?
Bro. Damn, it's crazy that you asked me that. I don't did I discuss this with you or something? Shit. Uh I actually have one I'm waiting on Ghost Boy to finish the mix on right now.
Who's the diss on?
Um uh man, I'll reveal that when it drops.
Okay, all right,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
somebody that
We
I've
don't want
worked.
to blast that right now, bro.
Yeah, but it is but I've got a plan, it's all I'm trying to do it a certain way, but it is somebody, I mean, he's aware of it, the person, but it's somebody I've worked with in the past, and he just kind of screwed me over. So yeah, there's a story behind it, but that's I can't I can't do any spoilers right now because you got to hear the track. That's actually going to be on my EP coming up. I'll probably drop it as a single before then though, just like a promotional single. But I mean, my whole life I've had like man, I don't know, like maybe 10. Got like I made one like 10 different where we both made a diss track, like me or somebody, a different individual. Most of them were when I was younger. Like a lot of them was in high school. A couple of them were serious, like real shit, like real beef, and then a couple of them were just like rap battle type. You know what I mean? Like just like lyrical shit. And a couple of them I'm cool with now. Those were just the ones that we were just like doing rap shit though. You know what I'm saying? Just a rap thing. You know what I'm saying? Just a little healthy competition. Um, since I, in my professional career, this is the first one I've had that I've made or had, nobody's made, had made any shots at me or nothing like that that I'm aware of. So yeah, that'll be coming pretty soon though, actually.
For sure, for sure. So Xander, what do you want your legacy to be when people look back at your catalog in the future, say down the road in 2030 or 2031?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to see, people are going to see a consistent level, of skill and talent. Uh, I guess diversity as well. And like I said, like every project is a little bit different and kind of evolution, like evolving. Because I really, as I grow and as I live my life, as I change as a person, I change and evolve as an artist. And also, I believe that I will have, I'm really just getting started right now. I'm going to have, grow my accomplishments, my achievements, and not to say necessarily that that's what it's all about, but it is, I believe that due recognition, if you put in the work, you will get it. You just have to, like I said earlier, certain people you gotta, to be able to work with somebody, I take this shit serious. So you have to be willing to put in the work and the time, and that's going to be evident whenever you just play your craft. It's obvious. It's immediately, to me, I can read it right away. So like they say, it takes 10,000 hours to master a skill, and I know I put in way more than that. I mean, not to say like I'm the greatest of all time, but I do put pride into the work that I've done.
For sure, for sure. Hey, up next we got a beat, man. We got a beat right here that I was working on earlier today. Want to get some feedback for some people out there, and also get your feedback, Xander. Now
Yeah, hell yeah.
this beat is not finished yet. It's a beat
Okay.
that I'm building on right now. It's on the MPC Key 37. Let me know how
Right,
you
right.
feel. Let me know how you feel about it, brother.
Cool, cool, cool.
You already know what it is.
Okay, okay.
Xander, how you feel about that beat, bro?
Yeah, I was
So
vibing to
far.
that. I feel like there's two different lanes you could go with that. Like as a writer, you could think. I was thinking first. I thought maybe like a chill, like a smoking track, like just like a chill vibes type. Or you could go sort of uh like a talk like not emo rap necessarily, but like kind of like I won't say emotional, but like talking about life or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so who are some of the celebrity artists that you might picture on that beat, bro?
Hmm. Maybe like Kid Cudi
Okay.
or like Travis Scott, maybe
Right.
something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something maybe Mac Miller if he was. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Rest in peace. But like, you know what I mean? That's the or like Juice World even. Shit like that. That's what I was thinking when I was like, um, go with like a just like a relaxed, chill vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, bro. I got a dope ass question for you right now because you just mentioned one of the artists that passed away,
Yeah.
Mac Miller. You know what I'm saying? So
Uh
that
huh.
brought me this question to ask you right here. So out of all the major artists,
Mm.
celebrity artists that have passed away in the past 3 years, who would you want to bring back
Three.
if you had the power to bring back one of those artists from the dead? Who would it be?
Uh. Uh. Damn. 3 years or can't. What about like 5 or 6?
All right, let's do whatever 5 or 6 years,
Okay.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say Mac Miller was almost. Damn, bro. That one was a long time ago, but I think that was like 2018. But I would say like maybe Mo 3.
Okay. Mo 3. I never really heard about Mo 3. I don't know who
Uh
he
huh.
is. Never heard of him.
He's from North
Why don't you
Dallas. See
tell me a
that?
little bit about Mo 3, man? How was he killed?
Yeah.
And what was his
Damn,
type
bro.
of music that he did?
Shit, dude. Man, Mo 3, he's from actually the same area that I'm from, somewhat, the same street, Forest Lane out of North Dallas, out here in Dallas, Texas. Yeah, man, I don't know if you heard of Yellow Beezy, bro. He's on trial right now for capital murder, some sort of murder charge related to this situation. Mo 3
Okay.
he got shot like
Got shot.
5 years ago.
Okay.
Um, he was doing a lot of work with like Boosie and shit. But basically, like that goes back to what I said earlier. Like everybody in Dallas was trying to be, you know, the biggest gangster type shit. And this is really like what's changed. Like really, like it kind of changed the vibe of the city after this happened. When a lot of more artists started working together. Like I guess this shit like it really like it was a lot of crazy shit going on. Like this was not an isolated incident, you know. It goes back. There was a lot of a lot of different Dallas rappers got shot, over and over. There was a lot of crazy shit that went down before that. But yeah, man, Mo 3, he's like my favorite rapper. I mean, he was. I won't say you won't say I won't say it was drill rap, but it was like he was a hardcore gangster rapper though. And he was really, I believe personally that he was, just like I think on both sides, I think they really was about what they was talking. You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers, they're that's crazy because they're so talented though. They should like I was saying earlier. I feel like that we should be working together, making this money together. Um, and yeah, that was just a sad situation.
Yeah, man, no doubt, man. A lot of artists out there getting shot, man. So what would you say is the main reason why most of these artists are getting shot? Do you think that it has to
Mm.
do with them running their mouths, them being
Uh,
prideful, them being conceited? Do you feel like it's just other artists trying to take out other artists before they reach the top of the diamond, so that way they can get ahead of the diamond? I mean,
yeah.
what is your opinion on that, bro?
Yep, it's a little bit of both. Like that's pretty much, and another thing is too, like to a certain extent, I'm not saying like once you get to a certain level, sometimes it's certain places that maybe you shouldn't. I'm not saying never go back and never show love, but like you gotta be careful. You think about like be smart about the way you're moving and like where you're going and what you're doing, and like and if you're like posting it all on fucking the internet and shit and like talking shit or whatever, it just depends on each situation. You got to be smart and you got to be aware of like you got to be prepared if you're gonna go. If you are gonna go to a certain place, you got to be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm the same way though. I think about it the same way if I was in that type of situation. Like, bro, I'm not afraid to do nothing. Like, nobody's gonna tell me where to go in my city for sure. But I'm also not gonna go like doing something just to instigate. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes you can't help it because I can't say I'm not saying I ain't went back and forth with somebody before. Also, I'm a lot. I'm not. When I was younger, I was a lot more reckless, I would say. I definitely would have had a different take on that question. Especially 10 years ago.
Right,
But
right.
you know, you got to grow and learn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like, especially with a lot of these youngsters, bro, that just running around wild. Like they got nobody really you know, to like control them. They just kind of running crazy. I was kind of like that. In my generation, I'm 29, so But I'd say like even the ones the Gen Zs from today, bro, they're even more reckless than we. And I thought we was crazy. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, we got one more track to close out the night. Make sure y'all
Okay.
post some comments below. Let us know how you feel about this track. Xander, once again, I need your feedback, brother. Actually,
Yeah.
this track right here is called "Hey Hip Hop," and
Huh.
featuring a female MC from Brooklyn out there,
Okay.
named G.O.A.T. Man, big shout out to G.O.A.T. This track actually just got signed by Rock Nation Distribution.
Okay.
It's being played on Hot 97 FM, 105.1 FM,
Mm-hmm.
and also Sirius XM out there in New York City. This is Hey Hip Hop, produced by your boy Flash. You already know what it is. Let me know what y'all think. Let's get it.
Hell yeah.
You're fucking warned. Don't ever go over my fucking head again.
It's the chicky one. Hey hip hop, hip hop, hip. Hey hip hop, this for hip hop kids. Long as our heartbeat, hip hop lives. Take a look at what hip hop did. Everybody in the world on some hip hop shit. Put your pain in the music and let that thing fly. I put my pain in my music. This ain't no AI. If I get famous off music, I pray I change mine. Cause these insane times, I truly can't lie. If it wasn't for music, who would listen to me? Used to write my feelings till it fit in the beat. Put the shit on repeat, continually. Nasty Nines, DMX, father figures to me. Not literally, of course figuratively. As a kid, felt like the world shitted on me. Think back on the days of Onyx. Hit it doggy style, blazing chronic. Real rap, I don't play about her. Little niggas need to pay some homage. Need to stop clout chasing, following. Y'all beg for acknowledgement. I see, I acknowledged it. You fake MCs who she got a problem with. And fake gatekeepers, y'all fuck the game up. Blackball the talent, so it's fuck the famous. You know the fame itch gets contagious. When they switch up, flip the pages. This for the culture, support the real ones. Ignore the vultures. This for the culture, this for the culture. Support the real ones, ignore the vultures. Y'all don't hear me though, y'all don't hear me. Hey hip hop, this for hip hop kids. Long as our heartbeat, hip hop lives. Take a look at what hip hop did. Everybody in the world on some hip hop shit. Put your pain in the music and let that thing fly. I put my pain in my music, this ain't no AI. If I get famous off music, I pray I change minds. Cause these insane times, I truly can't lie. I heard they want to bring the 90s back, that's kinda whack. Cause everybody trying to rap, I'm tired of that. She ain't dead, this is not a fact. My heart is rap, with something like an artifact, an architect. You got clout, that's cool with me. You got some ass shots, that's cool with me. You traded in your soul for some jewelry. But even your ghostwriter can't fool with me. Disrespectfully speaking, cause these hecklers keep reaching. If it ain't about poses, it's who's wettest or deepest. That should get in my creases. Do better, you heathens. Gotta watch for the Judas when breaking bread like you Jesus. It get wild like disciples. Jesus roll with a gang. And his head was a wound, so you know we the same. Jada, how does it feel when they throwing dirt in your name? All in the mud like they don't know you a thing. Shit is kinda surreal, but I got God on my heels. Like I got it so chill. It's things he trying to reveal. I got a Solomon cell. I solemnly swear these rappers not on my level. I got a bad hip hop. This for hip hop kids. Long as our heartbeat, hip hop live.
Hey, you already know what it is. That was Hey Hip Hop featuring
Yeah.
G.O.A.T, produced by your boy Flash. If y'all want to hear the last verse, make sure y'all go stream it on Spotify,
yeah.
iTunes, and Pandora. You already know what it is. Xander Bangz, man.
Hell yeah.
How do you feel about that track right there,
Yeah,
brother?
bro. Yeah, I like it. That was nice. I love the authentic New York vibe. You know, that old school, like really like a lot of people say the birthplace of hip hop. You know, and like we was discussing earlier, that's a lot of the shit I grew up on too. So I really appreciate that old school style. And it's nice to see that people can still do that, you know what I'm saying, and do it at a high level.
Yeah, definitely. Mad respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people out there showing mad love to that track
Hell
on
yeah.
SoundCloud. And then I also got a lot of haters out there talking shit on that track. You know what I'm
Always.
saying, man? But they always
Yeah.
out there, man. Them haters are
Yeah.
like cockroaches, bro.
They're
For
everywhere.
real.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what, man, anytime a motherfucker try to climb the diamond, there's always somebody out there trying to bring them down, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
that's how you know
you
you're
know,
doing it right.
and that's how you know you're doing it. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Yes, sir. So question, right? So between the hip hop that you just heard to the hip hop now in 2026,
Yeah.
do you feel like if people like me and Jiggy try to continue to bring that old school hip hop feel from back in the day into this time in 2026, do you feel like people are going to gravitate toward it? Do you feel
Yeah.
like they're gonna not gravitate toward it, but fall away from it because of the fact that they're so used to this new mumble rap?
Uh,
They're not used to that real gritty, dirty hip hop style of music now.
I don't know, man. I have one or two tracks I won't say similar, but like kind of more of an old school sounding vibe on my album. That we didn't get to tonight. But people responded better than I thought they would. And I think that a lot of people like appreciate that. Like nowadays, it's something different. Like a lot of things, and also like there's like a lot of different subgenres being created. Like, bro, like I never would have thought that there would be such a thing as country rap when I was younger, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I never, you know what I'm saying? Like emo rap, like Suicide Boys, or like, you know, metal, like almost metalcore rap, or like, you know, bro, like if you can think of it, almost like people are starting to do it now. And I think all of them do well, and they all kind of have their own little communities. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely a good lane for it. And I think like people like the way, like if you know, I appreciate it. Like I wish that there was more like you know, more shit like that. Because it's one of my favorite, just because it was happened to be a different era, made in a different era. You know, I appreciate shit from all different, you know, all different like I guess eras, all different genres. Like I really have a pretty wide palette, but because I think there's something in every genre, every like every subgenre, like really to be appreciated. Like people that do it right, people that have real skill and talent, like no matter what it is, I believe like it's still you know, you can notice it, and you can appreciate it.
Right. And I also think that the reason why is because a lot of people don't understand there's a difference. There's a difference between a rapper and an MC. There's a
Right.
difference between a
For
rapper and
sure.
an MC. And these people are so used to the
Yeah.
new rappers, the mumble rapping, and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff that they don't these young cats, you know, the young cats that are
Yes.
that now like 18 to
I
23,
know
they
a
don't
lot of people.
understand
I
the
know.
difference, bro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what would you say is the difference? The number one thing. What's the number one thing that separates an MC from a rapper, Xander?
Um, I mean, an MC, I can usually hold their own on the microphone, you know, no matter the context. Um, a lot of rappers will, I mean, like, I won't say necessarily like fold under pressure, but like, you know, I think an MC has a lot more heart, you know what I'm saying? In any setting, you know, it's more of like a, willing to take on like any challenge type shit. You know what I'm saying? I also like have, like I said, to have a heart, like to care about what you're doing. A lot of people nowadays just rap because it's easy, or they think it's easy. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying earlier, if you put in certain time or effort, or if you don't, it will show.
Right. All right, so I want to make y'all laugh real quick, right? So check this out. So I think that rappers. Okay, so when I look for a rapper, right? When I look for a rapper that I want to work with, right? And I say I'm in the street, like I'm walking down the street, and I'm at at a bar, or I'm at a club or something, right? And an artist comes up to me, and I'm talking to him. They're like, "Oh, you're a producer? You're a producer? Well, I need beats. Blah 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 blah." Right? So I'll ask him, "Right, you're a rapper, right?" So I'll be like, "All right, well, I'm at a certain level right now, and I'm only trying to work with certain level of artists. You have to be at a certain level, right?" So I'll be like, "Perform a track for me right now on the spot," and they'll be like, hold up," and then they'll say this is their phone, right? They'll go, and then they'll pull up a track right here on the phone and try to rap to me, reading off the phone. It's like, bro, right there, you already failed. I can't work with you, bro.
Yeah,
like for real, bro.
absolutely.
Like these cats don't understand, bro. It's like the type of artists that I'm looking to work with Okay, you're an artist. All right, rap right now. Perform your hottest song right now on the spot. Boom, let's
Right,
go. You know what I'm saying?
right. That comes with the
Most
time and
motherfuckers
the
can't do it,
effort.
bro. Most
Yeah,
motherfuckers can't do it.
bro. I could definitely recite any track I've made in like the past 5 or 10 years. Well, maybe not 10 years, but I could get pretty close.
Right.
5 years
Facts.
easily.
Yes, sir. So,
Every
hey,
time I can
Xander.
recite my album front to back right now.
That's what's up, bro. Mad respect, mad respect.
The fuck? How else do you record it? I mean, like I understand reading it, but you gotta have like are you not doing? I call it critical listening. Like I'll listen to my shit. Like that's how I said before I finish a track, before I decide it's done. You know, I gotta listen to it. You know, sometimes 100 times.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Xander, that's it for the night, man. So, real quick,
Yes,
man,
sir. Yeah.
before we close out, why don't you let everybody know where they can contact Xander Bangz for a
Yeah.
feature, and go ahead and throw any shout outs that you want to throw out, bro.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you can find me on all platforms. Xander Bangz Music, Bangs with 2 Z's, just one word. Xander Bangz Music. And yeah, shit, I'll shout out my boy CJ right now. I'll shout out Tum Tum, Mr. Pookie. Shout out my homeboy Ghost Boy. Shout out Brad, and shout out you, my guy, and shout out everybody listening, everybody that's supporting, and everybody that's tuning in right now.
For sure, for sure. Hey, mad respect to all the viewers
Yeah.
today. We actually had 23 people that were actually watching today, man. Big shout out to all y'all,
Yes,
man. I
sir.
appreciate it. Make sure you all go. If you're an artist or producer or DJ who would like to book a personal interview and tell your story on Go.A.T Boyz TV, go ahead and check out our website. The link is right there below, or copy and paste it, and go ahead and book yourself for an interview. We got radio play packages, we got magazine placement packages. You already know what it is. Xander Bangz, man, I appreciate you for coming on the
Yes, sir.
show. You already know what it
Appreciate
is.
you
Make sure
having me, bro.
Yes, sir. Make sure you stay tapped in. One love, your boy Flash, Go.A.T Boyz TV, Industry Ready Radio for Life. We out. Peace.
Yes, sir.